Hello Standard 8, your Arun sir going to teach the next part, that is part 3, chapter 16, diseases, cause and control. And we were discussing about the bacterial disease. And in bacterial disease, we have already discussed about the cholera. Today, we are going to discuss about the typhoid fever. Okay, typhoid fever. Have you heard this disease? Typhoid? Yes. Let us discuss in detail about the typhoid fever. Now, though it is a type of fever as common fever, but generally there is rise in body temperature daily, every day after the afternoon. So, usually rises in the afternoon. As it will be noon or afternoon, the body temperature will rise continuously. And what will be seen? Eruption appear on the chest, on the abdomen. Okay. Reddish eruption, red mark will appear on the chest and on the abdomen. And since it is a bacterial disease caused by bacteria, and what I have told, that causal organism or disease causing organism is very important, and causal organism is Salmonella typhi. It is the bacteria which causes this disease. Now I have asked you to how to write the scientific name. Scientific name is written first one by capital, second by small letter, and it should be separately underlined. Keep these things in mind. That typhoid fever is a bacterial disease, and the name of that bacteria or the causal organism is Salmonella typhi. It causes this disease. Now, which part of the body is affected by this disease? Affected part is intestine. As in cholera also, intestine is affected. Here also, Salmonella typhi affects the intestine. Now, how it reaches our body? It reaches due to contaminated food and water. Now, in contaminated food and water, how this Salmonella typhi comes? A patient passes the feces due to rainfall. Those feces dissolve in water, comes in the water body, and that water become contaminated, or the flies sit on the excreta, waste product of patient suffering from typhoid, and that flies sit on our food. The food becomes contaminated, and due to contaminated food and water, this Salmonella typhi enters in our body, and we may suffer from a disease known as typhoid fever. Very clear, and it affects the intestinal part. Now, incubation period. When it enters in our body, it will take time to show the first symptom, and incubation period is 7 to 12 days. Incubation period of this Salmonella typhi is 7 to 12 days. Within 7 to 12 days of infection, this disease will show its first symptom. Okay, that we have understood. Which medicine can be taken after this? Antibiotic we have to take, and the name of antibiotic we have to take, and the name of that antibiotic is chloromycetin or chloromycetin. Okay. And when there is taste of the blood, urine or feces, If feces contain Salmonella typhi, that is the confirmed case that the person is suffering from typhoid fever. And in that case, antibiotic known as chloromycetin is given after this disease. But how we should take care, how we should protect ourselves from this disease? Anti-typhoid inoculation. Prevention is anti-typhoid inoculation. If you will take this, you can be safe from the disease typhoid. So very clear. Dear children, we are discussing bacterial disease. I have told cholera, typhoid, pneumonia, gonorrhea, tetanus, syphilis. It is given in your book, and from this odd one out may be given. I may give 3 bacterial disease and 1 I will enter viral disease. You have to find the odd one out and write the category to which others belong. So typhoid is clear, we have understood. Coming to next bacterial disease, TB. TB is the short form. What is the full form of TB? Tuberculosis. Okay. Third bacterial disease which we will discuss, and that is the tuberculosis. In short, it is called as TB. Don't be confused this TB with this TB. This is television, V, and this is B. This is tuberculosis. Very clear? It is also a bacterial disease. Now, as I have told that which part is affected, what are the symptoms, each and everything we will discuss. It generally it affects lungs. Means first part, affected part is the lungs, but it can also affect other part. Other parts may be kidney, other parts may be kidney, bone. These parts also may be affected, but first part affected by tuberculosis is the lungs. That is clear. Next thing, what is the causal organism? It is a bacteria, and the name of that bacteria is Mycobacterium. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. See, and how to write, understood, and separately must be underlined. It is caused by a rod-shaped bacteria. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Very clear? Now, how it enters in our body? Through air, dust, infected water, food. This enter in our body. Sputum knowing na? The mucus which comes out from our mouth or nose, that is the sputum. So it is affected. Now a question arises, if a person is affected, what are the symptoms? How a person can be detected that the person is suffering from tuberculosis? The person's sputum will contain bloody mucus, khakhar. While a patient will throw, it will be bloody. Blood will be there in the sputum. Breathlessness, the person will be tired quickly. Persistent cough, always coughing. Afternoon fever. Loss of body weight. Chest pain, breathlessness are the symptom. And one very important symptom, that the person will not complete a sentence When such person will speak a tuberculosis patient, he will not be able to complete the sentence due to breathlessness. In the middle only, he or she will stop and then several times, then it will take to complete one sentence. So understood how to detect or what are the symptoms of a tuberculosis patient, TB patient. Now, what are the medicine if a person is suffering from tuberculosis? Which medicine will be prescribed by the doctor? And that is also an antibiotic, and the name of antibiotic prescribed by the doctor for tuberculosis is streptomycin. Streptomycin. Very clear or not? Streptomycin. Streptomycin is the antibiotic used for the tuberculosis. Now, when a person is suffering from tuberculosis, this antibiotic is given. But what are the prevention? We will discuss the prevention also. Your mother must, while you were baby, you were taken to the hospital and one vaccine was given, and the name of that vaccine is BCG. This vaccine is given, so the person will not suffer from the tuberculosis. Bacillus of calamity and guerin. Bacillus of calamity and guerin. This BCG vaccine, here it is given, and you must be given by the doctor. You ask your parent, they must took you to the hospital and you were vaccinated by BCG. And each year 24th March is celebrated as Anti-Tuberculosis Day. Okay, Anti-Tuberculosis Day. So dear children, just to make people aware of this disease, tuberculosis, and in air also this mycobacterium is present, but our body's immunity system is strong, so we are not suffering. And those whose body's immunity system means body's capacity to fight against disease causing organism is weak, those person will suffer from tuberculosis. So dear children, we have discussed today two bacterial disease. One is typhoid and other is tuberculosis. Today up to this much, and next day we will start the disease caused by virus, disease caused by protozoa, and disease caused by worms. Okay, today up to this much. Thank you very much.